Ha ha! All right, we can do it. Come on! Yo, what's up, everybody? This is an Earl Campbell card. He was on the Houston Oilers. It's football Sunday, week 10. The Patriots are 8-2, and I'm your boy, Jonathan, ready to talk about some movies. Nate is frozen in time. He just went through a time machine, and I don't know what the fuck is going on, but he has morphed into a literal American flag. I'm here to talk about films. What is going on with Nate? I think he should rejoin somehow. But welcome back to the Those Movie Dudes podcast. I'm so happy. Oh, he's back. He's good. He's human again. That was horrifying. I don't know what just happened there, but anyways, Those Movie Dudes podcast. It's 8:50 p.m. Welcome to the live stream. If you're here, hit us up in the comments at Those Movie Dudes. Any movie related question, we will talk about it, address it in any way possible during the show. We'll drop any segment we're doing, talk about your movie related question with the utmost of ease. And I'm very much looking forward to that. But we're Those Movie Dudes. YouTube, Twitch. We talk about films, new releases, movie news, movie games, all things film. And you might be confused because I'm wearing a lot of football-related attire. But if you look a little bit further, you'll see 500 films and an 80 for Brady poster behind me. So everything's fine. And don't get scared now. Let's bring in our fellow dudes, Nate and Spencer.
What's up, guys?
Hey, guys.
What's going on? Nice sound effect.
As you can see, our names don't line up with what I just said, but I am Mainstream Stein. We have Quackenstein and Debenstein. And if you can divulge anything from those names, we may be or we may not be talking about the film Frankenstein.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the thumbnail right there. You made it Mia Goth, not Frankenstein or Isaac.
Hey,
Oscar
listen,
Isaac
there's one of two reasons why you're watching the movie. Maybe you're a big Guillermo del Toro fan, or maybe you just want to see Mia Goth in a movie.
For 10 minutes. What?
She's there, and is she or is she not the bride of Frankenstein? Is that what's going on?
No. You saw the movie, didn't you? We're gonna be talking about it later on in the episode.
She's the bride.
She's not. She's married to the freaking other guy.
That's unrelated.
The bride is one together
in Guillermo del Toro's universe. She's the bride of Frankenstein.
No, she's you don't. No. You've never seen the Bride of Frankenstein.
I don't care what I've seen. She's the bride of Frankenstein. Anyways, welcome back to the show on Those Fantasy Dudes. Those Movie Dudes. Shit, sorry. It's Sunday. It's literally Sunday. You can't
fantasize about dudes. Come on now. Easy. I mean, we can if you want. I mean, check out Lordy and Frank. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what is going on in the soundboard, but Jesus.
Trying to make you guys forget about me accidentally saying Those Fantasy Dudes.
The cat walked.
But you know what you did probably forget about, John.
What did I forget? Sorry.
Is that the Criterion sale is going on this month?
I feel like this just happened. Didn't this not just happen?
It happens twice a year.
July.
Okay? It happens in July and it happens in November. Granted, July
flows on Criterion.
Yes, it's on Criterion. It just came out on Criterion like a month ago. Exactly.
It's like the 5th animated movie in the Criterion collection.
So this is just a PSA to both John, because he doesn't know about it, and to anyone else listening. Really good chance to purchase Criterions this month because they are half off. Try to seek out a Barnes and Noble and support, those, finding physical media in stores. It's always more fun than just getting on Amazon. But Amazon is price matching as well. And other
Spencer,
stores
could you click on Nightmare Alley for me and see if there's a Blu-ray release as well as a 4K?
Oh, there is. Yeah, I held it in my hands yesterday. And it is
you
thick.
touched it.
It is a thick release, I will say.
Yeah, I want it because I have the first one, and I'm interested in seeing, because I didn't know it was in black and white. I thought that was just for the.
Well, they have a black and white cut.
It's a version of it.
It's a version of the movie that you can watch, and you've never seen it, so that'd be fun. And
I've seen the OG though.
We are going to be talking about Guillermo del Toro on the podcast, and he has a lot of films on Criterion. So this is definitely a good pickup for sure. It's a little more expensive for at least the 4K, but Blu-ray at least is $25.
This can't be a Spanish language film, Nightmare Alley. It's Guillermo.
No.
Bradley Cooper. I mean, there's no fucking way.
Years ago, yeah. You watched it. I think we have a Mainstream Boys episode on it, but maybe you don't remember.
The poster's throwing me off quite a bit. It looks like it's from the 1960s. I'm confused.
I mean, these are pretty recent releases, plus like a couple of like classic ones. But John, do you think you might indulge?
1,000%. I want to buy Flow. I can't believe that's coming out in 4K. And to be honest, like
it's been
during my movie challenge, I've watched a handful of my the Criterions that I do own. And they just have a look and feel that just makes me, whenever I put it in the Blu-ray player or 4K player, I'm like, oh shit, like this is a little bit different. And I feel like it's worth my money because like there's more thought put into this. And Nate's nodding his head because he's like, yeah, that's why about
finally you freaking figured it out.
And that's how I feel. And it, and it's nice. So I kind of see the draw, and like I'm not gonna go through the special features and this and that because I have other things to do with my life, but
of course I always want to though. Like I always am like, oh yeah, like I'll totally check out the special features. And the second the movie is over, I'm like, okay,
I never will.
On to the next thing, and just instantly forget. But
it's back in the case.
I have watched a handful of special features on some of the editions, especially when we did Collector's Corner, where we kind of had to do some of the special features. But anyways, I did go to Barnes and Noble yesterday and picked up a couple of Blu-rays here. I do have a bit of recently released bias because I told Nate I'm trying to collect some of the more like modern classics of our age just to kind of collect and hold on to for the future. And for that, so far we got Anatomy of a Fall, which I thought was very well done a couple of years ago.
Good movie.
All of Us Strangers, which is the only physical media release of it because it came right to Hulu. But
I bawled, dude. I bawled.
It's a very emotional film. Very good. And then I had to get this one because I just want to be able to show this movie to people that have never seen it, as Nate did to us. I got House.
Oh my god,
House.
Okay, Paul Rudd.
Yep. So
weirdo.
Couple Criterions to add to the collection.
Paul Rudd, love that movie.
Bill Hader, bro.
Bill Hader.
Oh, it is Bill Hader. My bad. White guy with black hair. My bad.
But I was actually going through to make room to put these new Criterions on the shelf. And I have noticed that I have 11 Criterions that I've never seen before. Some of them are still wrapped up.
Oh my God.
One of them is a whole TV miniseries that I actually worked on called The Underground Railroad. But these are all the movies that I've never seen that I still have on Criterion. So if you're watching, let me know which ones to watch first.
Is that the 2003 Crash, like Oscar winner?
Best picture? This is a David Cronenberg movie.
Where 90s.
A car accident, and then they want to fuck cars.
Oh,
kind of like Titan, but
relatable.
From the 90s.
So, I'm stoked about Criterion every time that happens twice a year. But Nate, do you think you will indulge the sale? What are you thinking about?
Oh yeah, I might not get a lot like I have in past years where I've gotten like 6 and 7. I might do like 3 or 4. I might wait at the end of the month though, kind of save a little money, and then just do it all at the end of the month. But yes, if I don't, I feel like I have like total like missing out. I don't want to miss out, so I FOMO.
He's got
FOMO.
FOMO.
That's what it is. I have to, even if it's just one thing. But I want to add to my Scorsese World Cinema Project collection.
That makes sense for you.
Get some of those box sets because those are pristine, and they've helped me with my challenge quite a bit.
Right. So yeah, I mean, if you're listening, check out your local Barnes and Noble, or if you really can't, just look on Amazon. They are price matching. But just know you are supporting Amazon. But we all are at the end of the day.
I mean, at this point, there's no going back.
Exactly.
Sadly, the astronaut back again. Bought Days
one of the
Confused.
best editions ever.
Nice,
did you get the 4K edition or the Blu-ray release? Let us know which edition
let us know. A difference of $5. Pal.
I bet he got the 4K.
I would love to get the 4K of that at some point. But I haven't.
Thanks for joining the stream again, by the way.
Speaking of the challenge, I'm not going to ask you guys like where we're at because I feel like we do that too much at this point, and we just have to wait until the end of the year to really just go over it. But
7 left.
I was talking. Wow. I was talking with Nate a couple of days ago about some just like some potential ideas for 2026 of what we could possibly do for a movie challenge for next year. Was curious if you guys had any ideas on what.
That's how I'm thinking about that.
Because I feel like we had pretty ambitious goals this year. I mean, John, you had to watch 30-something Blu-rays.
It's become more 40? Than that. I actually just added another one yesterday. The movie stack that you see right here is what I still need to watch. Right, see that on the table? That's what I still need to watch. Okay. But the stack that I finished is much larger. These two stacks here of what I have watched already.
Those stacks do not look anywhere near the size of the one that's right there.
I promise you, it's more. I'm about 60% done, and I got 2 months left. So
I feel like you have done a pretty decent job, especially in the last couple months. Because I've checked out your letterbox. It's like, oh wow, like that's an old movie. That's a throwback movie. Holy shit!
There's like 30 something movies on my 2025 challenge list. Let me see tags. Where are we at? 26 movies I have watched for my challenge.
Yeah.
So it might not seem like a lot to most people, but for me, that is considerable, considering I've also watched 67 new release movies this year on top of that and other films. So, I feel pretty good about that. As long as you're proud of yourself, that's all that matters.
But for next year, though, I'm personally not going to go as ambitious with 300 movies. I'm definitely going to be going more quality over quantity next year. But as you guys are thinking about what you guys might do, the one that I'm leaning towards doing is completing directors' filmographies, like Spielberg.
That's a good
Scorsese, one. Ridley Scott. All these like kind of like classic ones, like where I've seen a lot of them already. I just got to check off some of the rest, and that's mainly the goal. Like, I'm not going to go through all of the filmography from like start to finish and like rewatch stuff. I'm only going to go for the ones I haven't seen. So I'm going to try to like find directors that I need to just complete and just kind of go from there. But that's kind of where I'm leaning. But I don't know what you guys are thinking.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I've got two.
I'd love to hear yours.
I either want to do because I did all Best Picture winners last year. I'm thinking about doing every Palme d'Or.
That's a good
winner.
One.
And it's not as many too, because Cannes hasn't been around as long, so it's a little bit more manageable. Or maybe my most ambitious one, I was gonna do a movie from every year that like Hollywood has been around. So like if Hollywood initially started, say, officially in like the 1925, then I have to watch 126 movies or whatever it would be. So one from each year, and just so like 1925, 1926, 1927, and just go through like that. But that would be like more ambitious one if I'm.
That sounds pretty ambitious. That sounds. And same with the Palme d'Or winners. I mean, because I feel like some of those movies might be kind of hard to find. They might not be as easily accessible, but you do a pretty good job of hunting them down, and you're not afraid to shell out a couple bucks for a rental. So I have full faith in you doing that. John, you leaning towards anything, or you stuck?
The first thing that comes to mind, which is a challenge that I've wanted to do in the past, that I feel like you and I might also agree on, is.
Ever heard of a lie? Hey, have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk and beat until you pissed blood?
Watching every Nicolas Cage movie.
No fucking way.
Oh Lord.
That's what I would want to do.
That is ambitious.
It might be 100 movies.
Okay. Oh, but you are subjecting
haven't
yourself
seen.
to watching a lot of shit.
Welcome to my challenge that I'm doing this year. Like, honestly, there's a lot of fucking garbage.
I mean, it's kind of me too. I mean,
lot.
I am watching. I am doing the quantity over quality this year. I mean, I am watching some good movies for sure. But
I think that would
Nicolas
be a challenge
Cage
that I'm
had
like,
to make a ton of direct-to-VOD movies to like help pay for like some like lawsuit that he was trying to settle. So he did a bunch of movies just to pay off that debt. So you're gonna have to watch all those movies from
I didn't know
2012 to like 2020.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's just doing ones he wants to do, which good for him.
I might hate Nicolas Cage after this challenge. Like, truly hate him.
And plus all of his cameos and background roles.
Every Nicolas
like he was
Cage
in
movie.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You'll have to watch that.
So
that's
I do want you to know, John.
Yeah.
And if you guys are on visual here on the podcast, you can pull it up. My life in film on Letterboxd. If I go down to the cast of my most watched actor, it is Nicolas Cage with 48 films. So
well,
he's
my
up there
goal
for
would
me.
be to you watch more than that. So
yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot.
Oh my god, there'll be so many. And like I've seen a fair amount of Nicolas Cage. I don't think I pay for the feature that allows me to see what you just showed me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's
another one I thought of was like the alphabet, as in like do a movie of like A to Z, but that's a little generic. It's 26 movies too. It's a little lazy to do. That's more like a John challenge to try to. It's more obtainable, is what I'm trying to say.
That's what
I'm trying to say.
What if we pick each other's challenge?
No,
we'll just resent and hate each other and not do the challenge.
Like Spencer picks for me, I pick for John, John picks for Spencer.
Dude, I feel like there's nothing wrong with wanting to watch like Nicolas Cage movies. Like if I'm throwing on The Croods,
I like little mini challenges, like monthly mini challenges of that. That could be kind of fun.
Snowden, USS Indianapolis.
Because I feel like if you guys gave me a challenge, I would be more eager to complete it instead of like a challenge that I set myself. I'd be like, oh shit, Spencer told me I had to do this. So
I don't trust you guys to give me a challenge.
I like that power, but I'll have to think about it.
Well, that's very rude. I wouldn't torture you.
That's like letting you do my Subway order and I have to eat it. Like I'm not like I wouldn't do that.
But I'm not one of those people though. Like, so say I was picking for you. I don't want to torture you.
What would you get me at Subway? As a
Subway? Like, well, I don't know what you like.
Exactly. So what would you get me? And I'll get the whole thing.
I would say do a chicken bacon ranch on multigrain with some Chipotle. Yes.
Multigrain? You're not gonna give me fucking Italian herbs and cheese toasted? What the fuck?
No, dude, that shit's fucking high sodium and all that.
You're already putting fucking.
He's looking out for your health.
Bacon and cheese and shit on. You're gonna get me malt. What is that? Doesn't change anything.
I would be very disappointed if I
multigrain.
It was multigrain, but I get that you're looking.
Why are you shitting on multigrain? That's healthy.
The worst bread.
I'm going to Subway.
I'm already eating Subway.
Just get the Italian herb and cheese. I'm with John there.
The worst bread's the white bread.
This is the problem. This is what I was worried about.
You know what? If I was to do it, I would just get you Italian burnt bread with olives. Like,
Thank
that's all you're
you.
getting.
I hate that. See, that's what I would expect. Something I would absolutely despise.
Olives with fucking like tuna on them. Like,
that's the worst.
Dipped in like marinara sauce and toasted.
Olives and tuna would be the worst possible combination at Subway. If you like Subway tuna, you're a sick fuck.
I got to steer this back to movies here. But okay. Anyways, we haven't set in stone what our 2026 challenge, movie challenge is going to be. We'll figure that out as we get to the end of the year and we do our end of the year podcast. But I want you guys to be thinking about it, floating around, do something that we can easily do and not hate ourselves to do. So, but other question here, as we go into the last 2 months here of the end of the year, there's only a couple like big releases left. So what is your most anticipated for the rest of the year? If you could only see one movie coming out from now until the end of the year, got some Oscar picks, got some blockbusters,
The Avengers,
some sequels. Avengers doesn't come out this year, fucking asshole.
I will speak up. I'm gonna steal this one. I'm gonna go with Keepers.
Oh yeah.
Every time trailer up on YouTube, I'm waiting for the skip button to come up just so I can be like, nope, I don't want to know anything. The only thing I've seen is like a woman's face. That's it. That's all I've seen. So I know nothing. I love going in blind. Like that's what I like about going into Frankenstein is I saw nothing. Not so the best way to do it, I think.
Okay.
Damn, I don't even know what the fuck is coming out.
Personally, for me, I am really, really looking forward to Marty Supreme. I've heard a lot of good things coming out of the New York Film Festival from that screening.
Josh
Safdie directed it. It's his directorial solo effort, as Benny Safdie did with the Smash Machine. This one has Timothée Chalamet, and like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank is in it, and some other random people. I've heard that it's really good. I heard it's long, but that it's just electric. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that one, and it's going to be a pretty big Oscar play. And Timothée Chalamet is really coming for an Oscar, and they say his performance is there. So we'll have to see if it is his year or not. If they make him wait, but this is one to keep an eye out. It comes out on Christmas. But John, what do you got?
Oh, hi. So mine comes out the same weekend as Zootopia 2, but it's not Zootopia 2. Oh. I forgot that I was sharing my screen. Yeah, it's Eternity with Miles Teller, Elizabeth Olsen. I think this looks like such a sweet movie. The concept is like terrifying. Like imagine, okay, Elizabeth Olsen, she had her World War II love, and she was expecting him to come home, and he's fucking dead. Okay, and then 40 years later, she's with this other guy she spent her entire life with, and then come to find out at the crossroads, they're all dead now. She sees them both, and she has to pick one to spend eternity with. Imagine the conflict, but in like a non-melodramatic way. Like I feel like it'll be done correctly, especially because, what's her name is in it.
It sounds exactly
Randolph.
like Defending Your Life.
Well, it's not that, and I don't know what that is. And Divine Joy Randolph isn't in it, and this looks very sweet. Okay,
no, it's not, and I don't know what that is.
No,
this looks really nice.
Eternity premiered at TIFF, and it had really good reviews as well coming out of it. Oh yeah, it looks right up your alley too. It looks like this could crack your top 5.
This will be in the top 5 for sure. It's not going to beat Sorry Baby or
nope, little spoiler,
which I still haven't seen.
Tom Hiddleston movie, but it'll be up there.
Okay, Eternity. Yeah. I thought you were gonna pick like Avatar: Fire and Ash or something.
Shut the fuck up.
Or
you know that I'm not.
Running Man.
You want me to pick that because you think that I suck.
No, you're a big Avatar guy. I know you.
No, I'm not. I'm not a big Avatar guy. Don't say that.
I don't know. I thought you were.
It's fine. It's not like good. It's great.
Oh, okay.
It's not like good.
It's fine. It's good. It's great.
It's like really good. Yeah, I love it.
Well, anyways, as we are going into the end of the year, and if anyone is listening, and this applies to you two knuckleheads as well, the Film Independent membership, if you want to get one, I think by December 14th, and then you can vote and get screeners for movies. So a bunch of award stuff. Like last year was Anora, Nickel Boys, Insane Substance. I mean, all big Oscar players. You get these movies like a month early or 2 months early. Brutalist was one of them too. And you get to actually participate and vote, and it's just kind of like a fun little thing. But deadline to become a member, I think, is the mid-December. But definitely worth it if you're a big movie fan and you want to be kind of like be a part of what gets voted and what wins in the film spirits, and you get the screeners early, get to watch them at home. Definitely worth it. It's very fun. And you get to easily catch up on movies that you missed throughout the year. Just very easily accessible. Just click with your remote, boom, get to play it, watch it at home, have some popcorn, get a hot cocoa. Yeah, that was nominated for Best Director.
It's a fun font too.
Yeah, it's very fun. And then they have a live stream on YouTube, and you get to see them all except the awards. So yeah,
I like it. I really like it. That's a great idea, Spencer. Spencer did last year. He watched like all of them, and
I missed a couple. But it is what it is.
It's not.
Was I saw the TV Glow really that good, or was it just like a populist type of thing?
No.
It's very thought provoking. It's very unique. It's well done, I thought.
Do you like Justice Hill? Then
Justice Smith is his name.
Justice Hill.
Justice Hill.
John gave it a 4.
Justice Hill is a running back for the Ravens. Sorry.
Anyways, shall we move on to some new releases here, or
Yeah, boy.
some new releases? Okay, here we go.
Yes, the new releases. Yes, the new releases.
So if you square your shoulders, you should be able to hit. You should be able to hit the ball clean. And you want to roll your wrists when you get to the top of your backswing.
Smash. Okay. That's a bingo.
Okay.
Alrighty, new releases. We got Frankenstein, we got Predator Badlands, we got Die My Love, and we got Begonia. Which movie do you guys want to start with first? These will be spoiler-free discussions. We won't spend too long on all of them. Get it? That's funny. What do you guys want to talk about first?
I can only raise one eyebrow.
I'll let you guys take over because haven't you guys seen all 4?
I've seen one of these movies.
I've seen all 4.
I've seen 2.
Damn.
Okay. Let's go with Frankenstein because we've all seen it.
Okay.
Oh,
Who do you think would be Mia Goth of the three of us? Who would be Mia Goth? Who would be Frankenstein? And who would be Victor Frankenstein? Who would be the monster? I guess. Am I Mia Goth? I'll be Mia Goth.
You're Mia Goth.
Yeah, Mia Goth.
I think God! Nate would probably be the best monster. He has the best impression.
And then you're Victor. I mean, Nate has the
Victor,
closest
the
hairstyle to Victor Frankenstein. I'll be Mia Goth.
Elizabeth.
God, seriously, you did that?
Yeah, no, this is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. This is his passion project. He's been wanting to make this movie like his entire career. You can see that throughout his other work. I mean, he just made Pinocchio as his last movie, which is very much a Frankenstein type of story. Has Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz. Great cast. It's got the very signature Guillermo del Toro style with like the cinematography, the big sets and production design, and obviously the good cast. Nate and I saw this movie in theaters a couple weeks back, which was a treat itself because it was a Netflix production. I figured I was just gonna be watching this in my living room when it came out, but luckily it was released into a theater near us, so we took the opportunity and saw it, and it is definitely a theatrical movie. If you have a chance to see it in theaters, it is really worth it. But John, you went the Netflix route. You watched it at home, but you got a nice TV.
I have a really nice TV, yeah.
TV. But what did you think of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein?
Man, I didn't know what I was getting into, and funny enough, I mixed this along with my 2025 movie challenge, which included watching Pan's Labyrinth for the very first time, and then throwing on Frankenstein immediately after. So I had a full-on Guillermo del Toro Saturday, basically films that were 20 years apart, which was really cool. Because I really got in the vibe, and then film had advanced in those 20 years, and you could see what he was able to do with that technology and the budget and this and that. And honestly, like, he just has a really incredible way of telling a story that's like mystical and magical, and I saw a lot of similarities, to be honest with you, because he has a way of making a creature feature that is just magnificent in so many ways, and he makes 2.5 hours go by like that. And this movie was beautiful to look at. I love the 3-act structure. I love the perspectives in which it is told. It's like you don't know who to root for, and then you do, and then you don't, and then it feels like a story that is familiar but new, and God, I just loved it. I mean, it was just fascinating. To be honest, I don't think I haven't seen any of like the OG Frankenstein movies. But it did feel very fresh and new, and like a new take, and Guillermo del Toro mixed with like maybe a Tim Burton situation. Like there was just a lot here that I was able to latch onto, and I was completely entranced by these characters and the craziness behind this whole story. I mean, it was just really, really cool, So yeah, Guillermo del Toro is an amazing director, and I love what he did with this movie.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Yep.
Just like
Bingo.
that.
Just like that.
No, I would completely agree. Going into this, like I had no real attachment to other Frankenstein material before. I mean, I saw the original classic Universal monster movie from like the 30s or 40s, and it's fun. It's entertaining. I might get some shit for that later, but I liked it, but I wasn't like attached to the Frankenstein story that much. So I was willing to let Guillermo del Toro just completely do his thing with this, and that he did, because I was completely swept away with the story just instantly, just the whole like the Arctic, the ship, and the monster like going after Victor, just like
cool.
trying to get to him, and it was just like instantly just like thrown right into it, and I'm like, okay, I'm there. This is amazing. And then I like the structure of like going from Victor's story and then going from the monster, the creature's story in the second half. And I personally really liked Frankenstein's monster in this movie. It's very different than what we have seen before. I guess it's a direct adaptation of some like 80s illustration that someone did on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, where he kind of was predictably like has like his long blonde hair, and he looks a lot like Jake Elordi in the movie. Del Toro definitely took inspiration from that book from the 80s, the illustration. And his performance is incredible in this movie. Like he definitely shows that he is one of the best kind of rising actors working today, because he obviously started in the Kissing Booth. And John and I cover those movies on Mainstream Boys. We're just like, fuck this guy.
Link in the description. I'm gonna be honest. I did not know this was Jacob Elordi. I had no idea.
Boom.
Didn't know going into this movie this was him until we just started talking about it now.
That's insane. I mean, obviously, I knew it was him, and there were times, especially in the second act, when he looks more like Jacob Elordi. But he is incredible in this movie, though. Like I think he's definitely, I say definitely, but I think he's definitely going to get nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I think he's that good in this film.
This movie's got Oscars written all over it. I mean,
100%.
like 100, like director. I mean, cinematography,
And now that it's come out on Netflix and the audience have seen it, like the ratings have only gone up, and like audience score and like Letterboxd and IMDb scores. So that is just it's gonna get a ton of Oscars. So it's look forward to that for sure. People are gonna have to start thinking about, could it win some of these. But no, I absolutely loved it. I was swept away. This is incredible to me. But Nate, big horror guy over there, what did you think of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein?
I did have a lot of fun with this one because Del Toro's a master. You just, any story he does, you just have to trust that it's in good hands. And I agree with just about everything you guys said. This movie's beautiful. The way it's told, you get a real in-depth look into the mind of Victor and like what his purpose is and what he's trying to accomplish, and whether or not he's kind of playing the part of God in a way. So that's like a big theme here. But I'm on the opposite of Spencer. I think Elordi does a good job. I just don't care for how he was portrayed. I thought, I'm probably in the minority, but I just was like, he learns too fast. And how does he have Marvel villain super strength? And how he's able to get Mia Goth to care for him. I didn't buy it. I wasn't 100% on board with that. But I did like the whole vengeance trip that he was going on. Like he kind of had this tunnel vision. He goes, because they tie a lot of stuff from like the original Frankenstein and the original Bride of Frankenstein. And I like that they kind of tied that into the monster's backstory and did make him sympathetic, because that's one through line through a lot of the Frankenstein movies is you kind of want to feel sympathy for him because he didn't necessarily want to be brought into this world, and he is, and it's all new to him. I just didn't believe enough in the monster itself and what he was able to accomplish. But that doesn't take away from anything else in the movie, because Oscar Isaac's fantastic. Just plays he starts out kind of normal, but you see him kind of, his ego's getting bigger. He's kind of shooting for the stars, and then he makes his creation and it goes bad. And seeing it go bad every time he goes down and seeing him get aggressive and get angry. That's what I liked in the Frankenstein, was seeing his like agitation with things. Like every time he learns something different, or there's a loud noise, or Victor raises his hand to him, you can kind of see the fear. And I kind of wanted more of that instead of like learning sentences real quick and having super strength and throwing people around. So there was parts I liked, stuff I didn't like, but overall it was a great experience. And I've thought about watching it again now that it's on Netflix to see if it kind of hits me differently.
I've been waiting to watch it again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do it. I think I'm going to try to watch it with Perk movie sometime this week. But no,
it's not scary at all.
No,
for people that think
just
it's like a dream,
has
like
some
a
body
fairy
horror
tale
for sure, and people get like bent in half. There's a lot of animal violence too, with like wolves and shit too. I was like, oh wow, they went there. But
and
no,
that was another thing, is just like, does he really know good from evil that quick?
Well, I mean, he's protecting. He's protecting a group there.
Like
so
instinct. I can understand instincts for things.
But no, I mean, they are asking you to have some empathy with the creature. They aren't portraying him as this like evil monster that's just like grunting and like walking around causing evil. No, he's just a lost soul, and I really like that approach to Frankenstein's monster in this one. And really, Victor is the monster. That's very obvious in the context of the film, but. Yeah, no, I absolutely loved this movie. It's one of my favorites of the year. But yeah, John, any other thoughts on it?
No, I mean, I just think that I really liked it. I didn't know what I was getting into at all, and I was just really impressed with the storytelling and the acting across the board. I think that Oscar Isaac is, I don't know, like I always think he's not going to impress me, and then he just finds a way of doing it almost every single time. I liked the kind of isolated atmosphere of this movie and the storytelling, and I did like not knowing like what Frankenstein was capable of, seeing what he did in this movie and the kind of abilities that he was able to possess was like really cool. It was like, I don't know, like monster movie mixed with like almost like superhero-esque redemption story and revenge story. Like there was a lot going on here that I was super into. So I had a hell of a Guillermo del Toro day watching Pans and this movie back to back, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I thought it was super fun.
What would your grade be?
Ooh, man, I'm going 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, yep,
it was great.
I matched that 4.5 out of 5. Yeah. Pending a rewatch. Yeah, no, I loved it. It's one of my favorites that he's done recently, probably since Shape of Water.
He has every movie has an extreme similarity, whether it's his vibe, his approach to it. It's like there's always some sort of
monsters, exactly, and love, and there's a lot of heart, and big cast.
They really make you care about the quote unquote villain when an outside perspective shouldn't, and he has a really good way of doing that. So I mean, his movies are very deep, and I like them. They're great. He's a good director, and I didn't even know Pan's Labyrinth was a Spanish movie until I started watching it.
Oh yeah, his first 3 movies are all Spanish movies.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. I went a little lower. It's a solid 4 for me because everything was beautiful. The score felt very epic and necessary. Like whenever the monster was like getting closer,
the score is great.
And
yeah, that's true.
Almost, I appreciated the fact that this monster went on such a revenge trip, but the purpose of it was awesome because it wasn't necessarily, oh, I'm going to kill all these people. I don't think that was necessarily his motive. It was more or less to bring Victor to justice, almost to admit what he has done wrong. And I did like that scene in the final act where he was talking at him, you need to understand, you brought me into this world. Why would you do this? And why? I don't know. It's very thought provoking, but to me, it was just the monster I needed. I didn't believe it as much. And there was a lot of times where I'm like, that looks too much like Jacob Elordi. maybe make his face a little more distorted, maybe, because I could just see him the whole time. So it kind of not brought me out of the movie, but just made me realize, oh, there's an actor in this, which obviously, but still solid movie. And maybe on a rewatch, I might like it a little bit more, knowing all this stuff and kind of accepting the performance I've seen. See, that right there, that's pretty badass. But he looks like Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. That's when I was just kind of like, I don't believe this.
But supposedly that's what the illustration was from the '80s novel. But that's Guillermo del Toro's choice. So yeah, I was all for it though. Yep. Guillermo del Toro's
the Nebula comparison almost might bring me down a half star.
It does look like Nebula for sure.
But I do appreciate the fact that they made it like different parts of the skin are from different corpses. Therefore, it's not going to be a consistent skin type like us. There's going to be splits. But like, he can heal, but then those cuts don't heal. I was just kind of like, there's some supernatural stuff that I didn't really care for, but it's Del Toro. He's a master. Even with those thoughts, solid 4.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Frankenstein. That is currently streaming on Netflix and is playing in pretty wide release in theaters. So I would recommend seeing it in theaters if you can. But if not, it's on Netflix and it is worth watching nevertheless. And watch it going into the Oscar season because it's going to get a ton of awards. We'll see which ones it gets as we get closer. But that was
a double Charlie horse in the middle of that review.
Well, I could tell something looked uncomfortable over there.
Oh my
Charlie
God.
horse is over here.
Oh, boy.
My left leg started to lock up, and so I turned. And doing that, my right one started to lock up, and so I'm like,
good thing you're not on the long walk right now. My God.
No, I just played basketball like a fat old guy for 2 hours.
Well, tomorrow Nate actually has the day off, and he is heading to his local cinema to watch a movie. And there's a couple of options for him to check out, and I have seen 2 of those options. So I'm going to quickly give my thoughts on those 2 movies and see if you guys listening also might want to check these ones out or not. First one is Predator Badlands. This is the latest Predator film. We've had 3 Predator movies from this director, Dan Trachtenberg. He has done Prey, which is a Hulu release, Killer of Killers, which is a anime anthology movie that he directed, also straight to Hulu. And now he finally has a Predator movie released in wide release cinemas. Is in IMAX. You can go see it. I went and saw it in IMAX. And the movie is a ton of fun. I mean, if you are a fan of Prey, if you are a fan of Killer of Killers, if you're a fan of what Dan Trachtenberg has done with the Predator franchise so far, this is a no-brainer for you guys to go and check out. It's a ballsy move because this one you have the Predator as the protagonist, so you are following a Predator as the lead for the entire film. You haven't seen that before. I was a little hesitant to see how that was really going to work. And the design of him, he looks a little different from what we're kind of have seen in the past. But once you see the movie, it all makes sense. It does work, and it's a really cool science fiction monster movie. That it was just a lot of fun. I will say it does do some things that I didn't necessarily love. Like it does have some MCU humor that it throws in there. It does have a little like Star Wars sidekick character that you could tell Disney may have been like, can you throw him in for some merchandise and some like so we can sell some toys maybe?
Like a cute Predator.
He's pretty fucking cute. You'll see it. But there was just like a little things that I was like, I kind of missed like the grit of Prey and what we're not getting here, but the whole world and design of like the world itself is just so cool, and the sound is incredible as well, and the score is fantastic. So I mean, there's a lot to love here still. But I may have liked it maybe less than the other 2, but this is still no brainer. Go and check it out in theaters. This is a lot of fun, and it's just Predators being badass. It's also PG-13, which is like the first PG-13 Predator movie, but it is fucking brutal. Like,
Okay,
it doesn't hold back. I mean,
Nice.
there's no humans in the movie. So it's just like
Prey was very brutal.
Well,
too,
Elle Fanning's
so
in the
it was
movie.
like
Elle Fanning's a
Elle
huge
Fanning is in the
actress.
movie, and she's fantastic. I mean, I love Elle Fanning. She's a total charmer. So I mean, she's a delight in the film. So yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, there's a lot to like here. I just maybe prefer the other two a little bit more. But yeah, definitely check it out if you are interested. And then the other movie I saw was a very crazy fucking movie called Die My Love, which is a movie release. They're getting into the game now with
We love
last year
movie.
they had Substance, and that was a big hit for them. So they started to acquire a lot of films at like festivals. This one was a Cannes Film Festival premiere, directed by Lynn Ramsey, who I'm a pretty big fan of. She has made You Were Never Really Here with Joaquin Phoenix, which I loved. And then she also did We Need to Talk About Kevin with Tilda Swinton, which is a very dark and fucked up movie. I haven't seen Ratcatcher. I need to see that one. But she does a movie every 8 years. And then she's back here with Die My Love with Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson. And this movie is 100% just a deep dive, deconstruction look into a woman dealing with postpartum depression and just kind of slowly just losing grip with reality. And Jennifer Lawrence gives the best performance I've seen this year, like from a female actress.
Wow.
It is unreal what she does in this movie. Robin Pattinson is great as well as the husband, but he's kind of just a character that's just a little bit helpless. He's just doesn't know how to help her. So he's just kind of there. Wish I got a little bit more from him to maybe get him into like a best supporting actor conversation. But I think this really is like a Jennifer Lawrence showcase. She's in almost every frame. But the movie is also just beautiful to look at, shot really well. It's a little long, and it's a hard watch. I don't think I could really watch this again. And it's not that accessible, I don't think. I wouldn't really recommend it to many people, really, unless you want to see just a phenomenal performance from Jennifer Lawrence and see why she is one of the best working actresses today. I mean, she is just fearless in what she's able to do. But yeah, no, the movie's hard to watch, but it's worth watching for sure if you are interested in seeing a woman just slowly lose her mind in a very cinematic way. But yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah,
we like that. We like that here.
I did like the movie a lot. It ruined my day, but yeah, it was up my alley for sure. I gave it a 4 out of 5. It's really good.
Wow.
So what should I see?
Depending on what mood you're in tomorrow. Are you in for a fun sci-fi monster mash, or are you in for like a performance showcase, cinematic, I don't know, deep thinker?
How long's Predator Badlands?
An hour and 47 minutes.
It's breezy. It goes by fast.
Crazy.
It's just like you're thrown right into it. It's got a great first act.
Damn.
Die My Love is longer. It's 2 hours, but it's more. I was like fully prepared to go into it being like, all right, like let's sit back and get absorbed into this mind. Like I was ready.
Because difficult movies aren't like they're not intimidating. I look forward to stuff like that because I like it when movies just kind of go for it. And
yeah,
I've been hearing crazy stuff about it.
Even if you don't love the movie, you will walk away with it being like Jennifer Lawrence. Holy shit. Fuck, she's incredible. But
well, if she's as good as you say, she's gonna have quite the fight in the acting category because
it'll be tough. But
she rarely doesn't impress though. Like everything she's in, even that comedy, like 2 years ago.
No Hard Feelings.
Oh yeah, No Hard
Feelings. I'm like, yeah,
that was funny.
She freaking killed it. Like she just has a way of always having like an incredible screen presence. You know,
she's very real. Like you can imagine, like, oh, I knew somebody like this.
Yeah,
just the way she is and carries herself.
Exactly. So I definitely. This is on my list. I just realized that I had tickets for Predator Badlands, didn't cancel them, and also didn't go. So those seats were taken, but I wasn't there. So.
Bummer.
Take that, AMC. You fucking.
Maybe I'll see Die My Darling because maybe not a lot of people will go see it, and I'll get a theater to myself. Or Badlands might be more. Die My Love, yes, and Badlands more people might go because it's like a sci-fi action monster. People will go see it, and it's an IP. So people are like, oh, I'll go see that. Where
I feel like most people would probably see Die My Love. Yeah, I think that's
100% people.
Nobody's seen Christie. That we didn't talk about it. I mean, obviously because no one saw it out of all three of us, but no one else saw it either because it had one of the widest releases.
What is
like
Christie?
for 2,000 screens or something, and it made like $1 million, which is apparently put it in the top 15 worst openings of all time already.
Oh my
It's
God.
a boxing movie with Sydney Sweeney.
The Sydney Sweeney movie.
They were saying that she is Oscar worthy in this too, and that she's in the conversation. That's what they're saying. Well, I don't know. I almost went and saw that one over Die My Love today, but I'm like I was way more interested in Die My Love. I love Lynn Ramsey, so I gotta check her out. So.
I might have to see this. Let me see if this is even playing for me. Christie.
Oh, it is. It's playing pretty much everywhere. So
I'm just getting. I feel like I'm getting tired of biopics.
Oh,
there seems to be so many. Like after Smashing Machine, I was kind of like, I'm set on some biopics for a while. Because
have we seen McKenna Grace in Regretting You though, and Allison Williams, or do we not care about that?
I have not seen the movie. No.
I've heard good things.
Will
about
say
that.
though, kind of a weird stat or like a record that got broken. Not maybe broken, but anyway,
the actor in that movie has been
Mason
number one.
Mason Thames, who was in Black Phone 2, Regretting You, and How to Train Your Dragon live action all this year. He had 3 movies all open at number 1 in the box office in a single year, and that hasn't happened to an actor since Jim Carrey in 1994. So
yeah, and
that's
he's like
pretty big achievement for an actor at 18 years old, and nobody would probably recognize him off the street. I mean, like he's not that famous, but like I think this definitely adds a lot of credit to him. I mean, that's maybe not a lot of credit to him, but going forward now being like, hey, like look at my resume, like I can maybe get some more roles here. So
he had nothing to do with that.
But it's gonna.
I don't know. I liked him as Hiccup, and in Black Phone 2.
Yeah. Come on, he was not the draw for any of those 3 films, not even close.
No, I agree with you there. Yeah,
he just happened to be in them.
But I'm saying, like, on his resume now, like 3 number 1 films in the box office in a single year, and he's like kind of the lead in all of them. Like that looks great on a resume going forward, trying to get future projects. And so
that's true. But as a producer, if you have half a brain cell, you know it wasn't him that did it.
Yeah, but like we need people like that are willing to put in the work and be in these movies and
put in the work,
do
put
these
in the
roles.
hours.
Speaking of producers and casting and all of that jazz, do you guys want to get into our first ever cast this?
We didn't talk about Begonia.
Oh shit, sorry. Do you want to give your quick thoughts on Begonia real quick?
Loved it. We can move on if you want. Well, no, we were kind of already transitioning anyway, but I loved it. Loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5. It's gonna be my number 1 by the end of the year. It made me think, and Jesse Plemons is a terrifying person, and Emma Stone should win her 3rd Oscar. And if she doesn't,
they both get in. Yeah, I really hope they both get in. They deserve it.
Even Donnie, like if he just got like just a mention. So yeah, loved it. It's up there for my Yorgos favorites. It's up there with Dogtooth, and like that's
holy shit.
That's a lot. And Poor Things, like this movie almost made me forget about Poor Things, and I was like,
wow,
what am I doing? Like, what is wrong? Yorgos is taking over.
I wonder if I could quadruple feature and go see.
That's a big task. Quadruple feature. I don't know if you can pull that off.
I want to see Die My Love, Regretting You, Christie, and Begonia.
Yeah,
Begonia needs to be last.
So I would definitely prioritize Begonia because that's going to leave theaters very fast because it's not making any money either. Costs like $60 million to produce. It made $5 million opening weekend. So
I gotta like take a day off of work and be like,
it's leaving theaters pretty fast. So I would hop on that.
Dude, people need to fucking be open-minded when it comes to movies. That's one thing that ticks me off.
Well, October. We weren't going to talk about this, but October was the worst month of all time or something in the box office or something. Yeah,
all time.
Yeah, like October was terrible in the box office since like the 80s or something. I
was gonna say, what about like before movies existed?
Yeah, no, it was bad in October, and I blame Chris
worse than that.
But anyways, do we want to get into this little movie game here.
Let's do it. What's the drop?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want that. We want this, baby. Cast this.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Hey, who's that guy?
So this isn't really a movie game. This is just a complete bullshit segment where all three of us have come up with a fake movie premise, and each of these premises has 3 characters that we're all going to have to try to cast. And then we are going to have to try to come up with a director for the project and figure out a studio, whether it's A24, Neon, Disney. We'll figure it out. And basically, by the end of this, we'll have 3 packaged deals of 3 movies that are hopefully going to get greenlit with the cast, the director, and it's all there. I thought it maybe would be fun though if like each of us was like the producer, like the one that has to greenlight the movie. So, but like I think we can't do it for our own projects though. So, John, who do you want to greenlight? My project or Nate's project? You can be the producer.
Okay, wait.
Because we're all gonna have choices of the cast, and basically you're gonna be the deciding factor of like we're gonna go with that person, that person, that person.
So like I'm fighting to greenlight one of these 3, like one of your movies, not mine. And like
you can't greenlight your own project. Yes, so
I cannot greenlight my own project. Okay, I'll try to.
Do you want control of my movie or
Okay.
Spencer's movie?
You're gonna control Nate's movie.
I will. My job will be to greenlight Nate's movie.
So we're all gonna have to come up with a cast and a director and a studio for Nate's movie, but John will be the deciding factor of what we're gonna go with for a green light. So that's gonna be for Nate's movie. Nate, John, or mine movie? Which one do you want?
Well, to keep it fair, I'll pick Spencer's because that'll
Spencer has to fight
circle around. Because if I pick
All right.
John's movie, then who's gonna do Spencer's?
So then I get to be the deciding factor on John's movie.
That makes sense. Actually, I was like, wait, yes. I was like,
Sorry, Spencer, yours doesn't get greenlit.
Sorry.
No, all 3 of them are gonna get greenlit. All 3 of them are gonna.
I know,
get
but
greenlit.
if I had picked to greenlight John's, no one would greenlight yours because we're doing each other's.
Fair enough.
As a result, Spencer has to greenlight his own, which breaks the rules. Okay.
All right. So the first movie premise that we are going to get into, I think it is mine. It is called Cutting Weight.
This man used ChatGPT. Okay.
I definitely use AI.
Did you do it for all of ours?
Posters. I don't know. So Cutting Weight. Okay, it's a dark comedy. The premise: an average Joe hires a personal trainer to help him lose weight after a rough breakup, but the trainer isn't who he seems on the surface, and soon finds out that he will go to extreme measures to ensure his clients see optimal results. So it's a dark comedy.
I
So
would
an
go
actual
see this.
premise that I have written down for the last couple of years of a script that I want to actually do at some point. I think it's hilarious. Very dark comedy. Okay. So we have to come up with the average Joe, Chad the trainer, and then the ex-girlfriend. All right. So figure this out. So John, who would you cast as the average Joe? I had like mid to late 20s. It's a lot of liberty here. I mean,
Mid to late 20s.
You can kind of go anywhere. And if we need to Google actors, we'll go to
I've already thought of one for Chad the trainer.
Okay.
Glenn Powell.
You want Glenn Powell? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to type it in here, but I will keep note. Yes, Glenn Powell. Okay.
And I'm trying to think of average Joe. Justice Smith. Because he's in everything. And these are not joke answers. Like, imagine him in this movie.
Okay. Justice Smith. Yep.
And then the ex-girlfriend is going to be Annalee Tipton. She's a little bit older.
How do you spell that?
ANALEIGHTIPTON.
I got Tipton. Yeah. And who did you want for Chad the trainer again?
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Justice Smith as the average Joe. Chad the trainer is going to be played by Glenn Powell, and the ex-girlfriend Annalee Tipton. That I'm sure like 3 people are going to know.
That's so niche. She's
right.
the babysitter in Crazy Stupid Love. You're welcome.
All right, Nate. I think we're on you, Nate.
Let's get rid of John because John has stupid ideas.
I'm just typing this in here.
All right. Oh God. Let's go with. Okay, the average Joe, just for shits and gigs. gonna go with Mason Thames.
He's because it'll be first in the box office no matter what.
Exactly.
No matter what, even though the draw is actually Glenn Powell.
Yep.
Chad the Trainer. I've been thinking about a couple movies this guy's been in, and I think he can play kind of a weird sadistic guy. I'm gonna go with Dan Stevens.
Ooh,
Dan Stevens. I like
Yeah.
that pick a lot.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the ex-girlfriend.
Hot 20s. I love
I don't know what to say.
No, I mean that's kind of of
Yeah.
course. Ugly 40s would be weird. Like
Yeah.
Let's go with. Oh God. I'm trying not to be like stereotypical here, but I'm drawing a
Kristen
blank
Stewart.
on picking names now. I will go
20s is
with.
hard. Like
It is because
at this point, most of the actresses we grew up with are either 30s and 40s now. So it's like trying to think of younger.
go with. I think she's in her 20s. Emma Myers as
Okay.
an ex-girlfriend.
Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Now we got to
Sorry,
go to
I draw a blank on the spot.
You're
I'm
good.
I
like,
mean, yeah. She's
now we
like,
gotta
she's
know-
like 11 years old.
who should direct this piece of shit.
Michael Bay for sure. For
Michael
me.
Bay.
Yeah. I
Michael
mean,
Bay.
this is like
It's
a
not-
pain and
there's no
gain.
explosions.
No. This is like a pain and gain for me. So I see Michael Bay directing this and
Okay,
making
Michael
it
Bay.
like just fucking ridiculous.
Pain and gain, bitch. All right.
Yeah.
Give me Jordan Peele. I think
Oh
he
my
could bring
God.
like a twisted. I know he didn't direct him, even though he probably should have.
All right. And John, what studio?
Searchlight.
Really? You think Searchlight Pictures is gonna pick this up?
I don't know. That's the first thing that came
It's
to
gonna be
mind.
very like limited release in November, but like people are like, what the
Nobody's
fuck is
seeing this. Nobody's seeing this. Searchlight. Yeah.
It's gonna go right to Hulu. All right,
I will
Nate.
go with. Oh, what's that one? Atomic
couldn't-
Monster.
That's
Oh,
Blumhouse.
Blumhouse. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that because
yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
kind
yeah.
of thinking.
That's a.
I'm
real answer.
thinking horror route type of thing.
All right.
Oh,
My
you would go
answer's
neon. Yeah.
Neon and for director,
Lynn Ramsey.
Yeah, I mean, god damn it. Of course it's fucking and starring Jim Cummings.
Jim Cummings.
Jim
Directed by
Cummings
Jim
is
Cummings.
the trainer.
Yeah,
He
of
needs
course
to be
he
the
is.
trainer.
Of course he's the
Look at
trainer.
him.
That's literally Jim Cummings. Fuck. And
All
he's a
right,
werewolf.
All right, so cutting weight. Let me
Damn
pull
it.
up the cast list slide again here. Oh wait, no, I think I have to make a new one. Slides. Bear with me here as I pull it up.
I just saw this other one that
You can't look. You can't
the
look
name.
ahead.
No, I mean, sorry, I'm not reading the actual synopsis, but the title is funny as hell. I have a title for mine. Can I add it? Do you mind to the actual thing?
I can't already add it. No, I'm sorry. All right, so we
I
have
trust
the
Nate.
characters. We have Justice Smith for John's choice for
Yeah.
the average Joe, Mason Thames for Nate, and I chose Cooper Hoffman.
Who the
Okay.
fuck is Cooper Hoffman?
From the main
He was in
character
The
from the
Long
Lawn Walk. I think he's excellent. He's an excellent choice
Oh,
because
Like
he
Red
has like
Pizza.
he can handle that like breakup, like emotional aspect,
Okay.
and I think he'd also like get really like strong by the end of the movie.
Okay.
Okay, Chad the Trainer, Glenn Powell, Dan Stevens. I actually picked Jim Cummings as my choice for this.
It looks like him. It just
shit.
it does.
Annalie Tipton's 37. My bad.
Annalie Tipton, okay, and then Emma Myers, Annalie Tipton, and Zendaya for the girlfriend.
Nice.
All
Annalie
right.
Tipton's a little too old.
And then for the director, Michael Bay from John, Jordan Peele from Nate, Jim Cummings from me. So based on this, who is deciding mine? Is it Nate? Nate has to decide. Okay, so
Yes,
you have
it's-
the green light, so you get to pick who we're gonna go with. I think maybe we,
Ooh.
based on Justice Smith, Mason Thames, and Cooper Hoffman.
Green light an actor. Can he pick whatever or like? Can he pick any combination? I guess is what I'm asking.
He has the deciding factor, but I think Cooper Hoffman is the stronger pick out of those other two, mainly because I think he fits the character that I have envisioned already from my own premise.
I am. That part of me was thinking I'm gonna go with Cooper Hoffman just because this kind of fits the storyline. He's not necessarily the skinniest, most in shape person, and he looks like he would be believable in like going to a gym, trying to work out type of thing. I think that's very believable.
Okay.
I just don't think Justin Smith is enough of a draw.
Yeah.
And
What do you mean? He was
No.
in Detective Pikachu.
He's
and
too scrawny. He's
I
not gonna
saw
be
the
able to
TV
put on
clip.
he's not gonna be able to put on the muscle by the end of the film like we need.
Oh, he's not supposed
And-
to cut. Wow. Shit.
And Mason Thames, I said that mainly because we were talking about him, but I think
get
he's
it, yeah.
he's a good up and coming guy, and plus he beat the shit out of that kid in Black Phone too. So yeah,
That's
so
true.
Cooper Hoffman will be the guy getting trained.
Okay.
Damn it. Can Justice Smith be in the sequel as like another? Can he just be in the gym as like an extra?
He's the guy at the counter that makes you swipe your thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good. Hey,
I am gonna be biased because I think I hit the nail on the head with Dan Stevens as like a creepy kind
That's
of
really
guy.
good. That's really good.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have any pitches to why? Because I think Glenn Powell is too fit already.
Yeah. Well, he's the Chad the Rip trainer. I mean, I feel like Glenn Powell is definitely not a bad choice. However, Dan Stevens, considering he's a crazy guy, like psychopath trainer, I think is a better fit.
So Dan Stevens actually appeared as a gym trainer in a short that's on Netflix that Tom Segura did called Bad Thoughts, where a client joins a gym membership where they inject themselves with a needle that makes their dick grows bigger, and it grows bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where he's just like carrying it over his shoulder. And Dan Stevens plays the trainer that gives him the brochure. It's like he didn't read the brochure. So I've already seen him in that role, which is why I would argue maybe like he's maybe a little typecast. Where I think Jim Cummings could handle that like intensity, the feralness that you kind of need from the character. That's going to be like sitting outside the client's house, like at 11 p.m. at night, like waiting for him to go to the fridge to like pull out that that late night snack, and then just like jump through the slider door and just walk out of his hand and shit. Like you need that intensity that I think Jim Cummings could bring to it. So but I could also see Glenn Powell do that too. I think he could also. You could get that dark side of him that we haven't seen yet. So I could go with those two.
The thing with Jim Cummings, though, he's not
You
a
don't like
very
him.
big guy. No. I'm doing this completely unbiased.
Trainers don't need to be. They're all like kind of like, yeah.
Well, no, but
fit.
like I feel like Cooper
He's fit.
Hoffman would not be intimidated by him. You know what I mean? And Jim Cummings
is 39.
Okay.
I also want to put that out there.
So I
That's a
guess
good age.
if that's the case, I'll
Yeah.
just go with Glenn Powell.
Well,
And
Rip
he'll-
30s and 40s. Glenn Powell's in his 30s too, so that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So Glenn Powell. So Glenn Powell is going to be the trainer. Chad the trainer.
And-
And then the girlfriend, which isn't that important, but just like who do you want to see on screen is really good.
I think you guys went too generic, like young actress. I really think Annalee Tipton could pull this one off. Like hot.
I think she might be too old for Cooper Hoffman. But
That's
anyways.
why I went with her. Is like she's kind of like she has an influence over him because she's a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and like she's.
but
been
maybe
around
not in the
block.
story.
It's kind of like
the
a
story's
Dakota
completely different.
Dakota Johnson, Cooper Rafe situation
Mm-hmm.
in that movie.
Okay, but we
But
need
it's
to
up to
pick.
Nate. I know.
So
it's up to
Nate
Nate.
is going to have
Mm-hmm.
to decide here. I don't necessarily care who plays this character.
Yeah, she doesn't matter.
Well, I want it to seem believable, but
Obviously, they're going to have a big fight, and then he's going to try to win her back. So she's not going to be in it that much.
Zendaya for star power.
Okay.
I don't.
Hey,
think
John,
I don't think Emma Myers could handle this role.
Hey,
I
none of
really
mine
don't.
got picked, so be happy that yours did.
All right. Now, who should
Okay.
direct this piece of shit?
Michael Bay.
If Jim Cummings, he's not in it. Okay, so I'm gonna have Jim Cummings direct it
Oh, thank
Because-
you. Thank you.
because John, are you gonna play the bias card now?
No,
I'll
no,
just
no, no.
say this is a very Jim Cummings inspired premise that I.
But
came up with,
I
3
see
years
Glenn
ago.
Powell and Jim Cummings working very well together because they both just seem like they can go crazy at any time.
I'll give you that. Sure, but Jim Cummings has never directed a feature that doesn't star
John, can
himself.
you look up Jim Cummings for me?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Ready?
Yep. And then distributor, Nate, studio. Who do you think?
Let's go with be different and go Fox Searchlight. or no, what seems more believable? I don't know.
I'm gonna go Neon.
Right,
to help you out there. All right. So there we go. Did you get Jim Cummings loaded up for people to see?
Yeah. Not a great photo of him. It looks like he forgot he had a Zoom meeting.
As he always does.
He woke up and he was like,
"Oh, let's make a movie."
Oh dang.
Let's go. Jim Cummings.
He's like, hey guys, I forgot.
All right, so we have green light. Let's fucking go. Cutting weight. An average Joe hires a personal trainer to help him lose weight after a rough breakup, but the trainer isn't who he seems on the surface and soon finds out he will go to extreme measures to ensure his clients see optimal results. Directed by Jim Cummings, starring Cooper Hoffman, Glenn Powell, and Zendaya. Distributed by Neon. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, right, I feel like you would go see this.
Start writing it. Okay, let's put this package together because Nate greenlit it. So, all right.
Nate will never work in this industry again.
Never. Speaking of Nate, we have Nate's premise: paddle or die. Nate, why don't you take it away?
It's The Long Walk, but with canoes.
It's such an awful premise. Like I was thinking of it while driving. So horror movie. A man wakes up in a log cabin with two other friends. They need to make their way across the lake in kayaks without being killed by crocodiles. Yeah.
Okay.
Who plays the crocodile?
Jim
Diesel?
Cummings.
Jim Cummings.
All right.
Oh my god.
So characters. So we got the man, the woman, and the friend, and this is just based on the fact that there's 3 characters, and ChatGPT put a woman as one of the characters.
No, then it adds stuff.
Yeah, you have to have a woman, or else you don't care about these people.
All right. So the main character, John, who do you want to lead our adventure across the lake?
So I look at it as like one of these people is a camp counselor, and then the other 2 people are like students, like older.
That's not the plot.
Oh no, it's not. Is it not?
They woke up in a cabin.
Makes up in a log cabin with 2. Okay, they're all friends. So what age do you see these people being? Like,
so they're probably in their 20s.
In the 20s.
20s and 30s. Let's go
20s, 30s. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that could. These are pretty generic.
Gosh. The main actor. All I can think is Jason Clarke. But that's why I was like, can he be a camp counselor? No. Give me I need some inspiration.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll come up with something.
I can't remember what the guy's name is, but who was the lead in Meet Earl and the Dying Girl?
Oh, Thomas Mann.
Him, yes.
Fuck, do you know that?
Okay, I'm a movie dude.
Come on. He also was a cop alongside Jim Cummings in Halloween Kills.
Okay, yes, I have correct. One. I have one.
One. What's your choice?
Joe Keery.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's Joe Keery, baby. Come on.
Is it RRY? Yeah, Keery.
Yeah.
Carey, or is it?
It's 2 E's. It's 2 E's. Keery.
RY. Boom.
Yeah.
All right. And then Thomas Mann, Joe Keery,
Mason Thames.
I mean, yeah, he
Mason
can play no wonder he's in every movie because he can play anything at this point. Any generic anything. I have my friend as well.
Ooh.
But I'll wait.
I want to figure out what this guy's name is. All right, I want this guy. He's also in Gladiator. He was in Nickel Boys Dhamma. He was in Gladiator 2 as well. He was in the White Lotus season 1 as the brother. He's around that same kind of age, and he's an upcoming actor. I think he'd be great for it. Oh, I don't like that.
Fred Heikenlagabala.
Fred Heikinger. All right. The woman. This is important. Who is kind of the co-lead here? Maybe the girlfriend? Who knows? Maybe
I'm gonna
he's
go with
third
Nico
wheel.
Parker, who's also from How to Train Your Dragon. She's the girl.
It's okay. Nico
Or
Parker.
maybe she's an ex of both of the guys.
Yeah, it's basically like a.
I might need you to switch to. Oh, I can't. You can. Okay, maybe you can.
This
Just to
girl.
pull up references there. Okay.
This
Yep.
girl, okay, from Suncoast.
Yep. Okay.
And Laura Linney is the alligator.
Okay. No, we're not casting the alligator, but it's a
Damn it! It's Laura Linney and Woody
nice
Harrelson
inspired
as the
casting
alligator.
there.
All right, cool. Laura Linney.
I'm gonna go with Thomas and Mackenzie.
Oh shit!
Haven't seen her
Damn.
enough.
Yeah,
Thomas
that's a
and
good one.
Mackenzie.
This is basically Challengers, but on kayaks.
And I'm gonna go with
Trying to sink each other the whole time. Like, you screwed me over. Splashing them.
Exactly. I already have my other guy too. I cannot wait.
I'm gonna go with Madeline Klein from the
Who's
Outer
she?
Banks and
Oh,
Knives Out.
oh, that's a good one.
And I think she would be scared and terrified of the alligators and provide that conflict that we need in a horror
God,
movie.
now that I'm thinking about this is such a shit premise.
No, it's not. It's like
Yes,
every
it
movie.
is.
This is
This is just a
awful.
horror film, but we'll
No,
have a
this is
package
fine.
deal at the end of this. And then the friend, most likely the one that's probably gonna get eaten by alligator. I mean, let's be real here.
All right,
He's
I
the
have a
one that's the
perfect
most-
answer.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Charlie Plummer. Fuck him. He's an asshole. And when he dies, when he gets pulled down by his dumb blonde hair, you're gonna be like, "See you later."
He was the
pal."
dick in the lawn walk.
Exactly. Exactly. You will not miss him.
Okay. All right.
As a friend. God, if you
Nick.
guys have anything, speak because I'm drawing blanks.
Is gonna-
You could go like
I want to go older in the casting for the friend. But I don't know who should I go with though.
you
Like
could go
Jason
with
Clarke stands out.
Rudy Mancuso from Musica.
I don't know who that guy is. But
Oh.
no. Who do I want to see get eaten by an alligator? Okay.
Finn Wolfhard.
Oh yes,
Spencer said, "Who do I want
That's
to
a
see
good-
get eaten by an alligator?" And that was the first kid that popped in.
Finn Wolfhard for sure, for sure.
Is that
Sam
your
Worthington?
that's
Cole
my
Sprouse.
best.
40.
Cole Sprouse was a good
Yeah,
one,
that's
too.
who I'm picking though. Nate, who are you going with? Is it Finn Wolfhard?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
The
a good one.
obnoxious friend that deserves to get his head chewed
Is it
off.
with two F's? I don't know. I think it's with two F's.
Don't matter. Oh,
It looks weird, but okay.
These are all great answers, by the way.
All right. Let me go back to this. Okay, now the director. Who is going to direct Paddle or Die?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go with Eli Roth.
Ooh, okay. I can see that.
I'm
Who would be a
thinking.
good director for this? Straight horror film for sure. Who's
With some humor.
I'm gonna go with Andre Avredol, who did The Autopsy of Jane Doe and Last Voyage on the Demeter and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
how do you spell his last name?
Ovredal. Andre Avredol.
Cool. Okay. Studio. I mean, this should be pretty obvious. It's a horror film. So, who do you think it could go?
MGM.
MGM. So Amazon.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Obviously.
Honestly, Disney.
Yeah.
I think Disney, because this feels like a PG type of film to me. I don't think this is
So that would be
dark.
Searchlight. That would be Searchlight Pictures under their Hulu brand
Okay, well, I can't do Searchlight again.
because that's Disney owned, and that'd be the only R-rated movie they'd be able to get away with, or like a horror movie to release it under.
Can I just go Shudder?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll do Shudder. I feel like this
Shudder.
would be a great straight to Shudder movie.
I'm going big. I'm going Universal. This is a wide release, baby. This is a $60 million movie.
Well, I guess Terrifier 2 did make it, so
Give me
let's go with like Warner Brothers or something.
Skydance.
Skydance. That's Paramount.
Yeah, Paramount picks this up. Paramount, yeah. Paramount.
Who controls Indian paintbrush?
Okay, that I don't know.
Let's
try there. All right, so
shit, Searchlight is Disney. Fuck, I don't know these things.
We have Paddle or Die. We have to figure out the cast here as I get this together. Who do you guys want? Or wait, who's the deciding factor for the cast?
John. I think it's me.
John. Okay. Who are you thinking for the cast?
So I think these are all really good. As the main character, I will say that I think Joe Keery is less likable than your other two options. Although I don't fucking remember who these other two people are because they're so niche. I don't remember. Thomas Mann. I'm gonna have to look him up myself. Thomas Mann is who?
Remember Thelma? You don't remember Thelma though?
Oh,
the grandson in Thelma though. That's what my pick was.
He was fine. He was fine. Yeah. Hetchinger is who the fuck is this? From Gladiator 2. I don't remember this guy at all.
Is he one of the
Thelma?
Is he one of the creepy guys up that's got like the face paint and he's like, oh, people are dying?
Thomas Mann, is that how you spell it? I'm gonna go Thomas Mann. I think he's better for this.
Okay, Thomas Mann.
I think he has a kinder face. I think that he could helm this without being like
my first one.
I don't know. Yeah, I like Thomas Mann. I don't think Joe Keery is a good choice.
The woman.
I need to look up who Madeline Klein is again. Oh yeah, I don't she's too hot. She's too hot. I think she's too much. I honestly agree. I think Nico Parker is the best choice for this. She's like innocent enough where it's like you would care about her. Thomas and Mackenzie is also in that kind of threshold. Like they're both like so innocent. Oh my god, like I care about them. But she's a little more mainstream. I think Nico Parker gets this role. Thomas and Mackenzie's too busy.
Okay, Nico Parker as the woman. All right, and then the friend.
The fact that Sam Worthington's actually on this list is hilarious. Finn Wolfhard could play such an asshole. And I think we've seen it with Charlie Plummer. So I'm actually going to go with Finn.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Finn is perfect for this.
Finn Wolfhard. And then the distributor. That's the last one that we need.
We need a director.
Oh, sorry. The director. Oh, my apologies. The director.
Oh, Rock of Rocket. I see. I don't see this as a full R-rated film. So I'm still gonna go with Andre Averdal.
Okay.
And we'll give this to Universal.
Yes. My one win.
I think they could do it. Yeah. I think it's PG-13. I don't think this is an R-rated film. Sorry.
Universal.
It's going to be silly. It's going to be like what's that crocodile movie that came out a couple years ago?
Oh, Crawl.
It'll be
was good. No,
it'll be like Crawl, but like funny. That's Crawl.
But funny.
They basically just wake up there because they had been placed there, and they have to make it across in a lake full of alligators and crocodiles, and they fight amongst each other. Maybe they both dated the girl, and they fight and they sabotage each other's.
There's always a love triangle. There's always a love triangle. I didn't give Spencer a title, so I'm wondering what he came up with here.
Paddle or Die.
All right.
Got a green light from John here with this cast and director from Universal. All right, so John, you're gonna have to write the script next year. That's the stipulation. All right, and then the final one is John's package. Whoa, that sounded fucking awful. It's his premise. It's his deal that he's gonna be pitching.
It's literally called Elevator Pitch.
Why don't you take it away?
All right, here we go. 3 friends who host a movie podcast become trapped in a flooding high-rise elevator, only to discover their grocery store produce clerk friend is secretly a serial killer. When a misdialed phone call reveals that Jonathan, a fantasy football fanatic, is secretly starting a cheese-themed podcast with Spencer, the group's health-obsessed host, tensions boil over. turning their fight for survival into a deadly showdown of betrayal, guilt, and Gouda. Okay, that's a little different from what
Do you notice the
pitched.
cheese in like the elevator walls?
Yeah.
Nate's holding a grocery bag that has it's all bloody.
It's crazy. So you're casting me, who is the fantasy football fanatic. You're casting Spencer, who is Spencer,
Yeah, we're casting
podcast host,
ourselves.
and then Nate, who's a serial killer.
All right, so we got to cast ourselves, but we all get to pick who we want as each other. All right, so
I mean, I already have my cast ready to go. I have everything ready.
John, who did you select for yourself?
So for myself, it's Josh Hartnett, who did Trap.
Yeah, I know who Josh Hartnett is.
Yeah, I think he's perfect for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
All right.
He's a good choice. Yeah. Nate, who do you think should play me? I don't even know where the water is coming from. Like, I don't know what floor they're on. I think that somehow water is filling up and they got to figure out what to do about the cheese cast.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Plays me?
Yeah.
All right.
Because we don't have ages or anything like that. So I was just trying to think of
We don't.
who...
We don't. I feel like
Jake
Spencer's in the
Gyllenhaal.
middle and he's holding what? I don't know.
Oh wait, sorry.
Oscar.
We're casting John here. I'm writing this on the wrong line. Okay. Sorry. John's choice for himself was Josh Hartnett.
Yeah,
Nate's choice for him was Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay. Fuck, who do I want to cast as you? You guys went like kind of older. So maybe I'll stick in the same kind of age range. I'm gonna go with Michael C. Hall.
Ooh, I'll take that. I like that.
Michael C. Hall. All
I
right.
thought you were going to say Michael Cera. I'm like,
Oh,
that.
I'll go older. Michael Cera.
All right. Let's cast me. Okay, John, who are you selecting for me?
For you, don't take offense to this. I just think it makes sense for the actual creative. I'm going Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder
a horror
what
comedy.
It's up to these days, anyways. Nate, who are you gonna go with?
I'm going to give you my guy, Miles Teller.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I think I'm hitting it on the head here. Like,
All right.
we're all doing
I'm gonna go with Matt Damon.
Okay.
I almost said Ben Affleck.
Nate, who we casting as you? I mean the obvious choice. Who gets to pick it? John, sorry, who you already had someone.
Oh,
so go ahead.
I'm casting Nate.
Yeah.
That would have been a
Nate,
good Michael C. Hall.
Nate
True,
is
true.
Jesse Plemons.
Jesse Plemons. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a good one.
I'll go with Will Poulter.
Ooh, yeah.
Will Poulter. Okay.
I like that.
Will Poulter.
A little younger, but
No, that's definitely closer to your age than Jesse Plemons. He's probably like 40.
Marlon Wayans. No.
Damon Wayans.
whoa, what's going on?
No. I mean, I'm gonna do a John Heater.
Heater.
We
Yeah,
need to get him
Yeah,
employed
I
again.
figured John Heater would
We
make his
need
way
to
into
get him
those.
employed
God.
again. Okay.
Where am I
Now we got to go
David Spade.
to who's going to direct this piece of shit. John.
Alex Garland.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nate,
I
who
think
you got?
he's good with dialogue, which this movie would need a lot of, and he's got some good kind of like post-apocalyptic horror. Because who knows why the elevator's flooding? You know,
M. Night
Or a leak.
Shyamalan.
Okay.
it's not just a leak, and there's Gouda everywhere.
M. Night Shyamalan. Okay. And then I'm gonna go with James Wan.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
Studio
I had A24.
A24. That probably
Yeah.
makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Nate.
I was probably just gonna go with Blumhouse again, but
We go Blumhouse if you want.
yeah, screw it. We'll go with it.
All right. And I'm
Seems
gonna go
to
with Warner Brothers.
Oh,
All right.
So some big names that could definitely pull.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So
Jake
now
Gyllenhaal, like Will. Yeah, there's
yeah,
big
Jim
names here.
Parsons.
Jim
Yeah.
Parsons. Okay. I
Spencer?
gotta go like Ron Perlman
Spencer?
or I don't know someone else, but
Ron Perlman's always the go-to. I figured that'd be
Could
too
go
simple.
Ron
Mason
Perlman.
Thames.
All right, so we are going with the characters here. Don't I get to pick? This is my
Yeah, this
choice
is your
now,
movie to green
bitch.
light.
Jim Parsons, Miles Teller, and Matt Damon.
I feel like you gotta be realistic here, man. Who would play you?
I'm gonna go with Miles Teller. I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's a very safe choice.
I would have preferred Adam Devine, but no one picked it. But that's fine too.
You want Adam Devine?
I
That's like
was
going with
thinking-
Rebel Wilson. That's horrible.
I was thinking of the guy that was from what was that like mockumentary show about the pooper?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you remember that guy with the deep voice?
Yeah, Jimmy Tatro.
Yes,
That's his name. Yeah,
Ooh.
nice. Jimmy
He's got a
Tatro.
really deep voice. He's
Yeah.
kind of
engaged to
numb.
Zoe Deutsch. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Miles Teller for myself. For John, Josh Hartnett, Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael C. Hall. I will go with Josh Hartnett for this one. I can see that. For Nate, Jesse Plemons, Will Poulter, and John Heder. I like Jesse Plemons the most out of this, especially after Begonia. I think he could fucking pull that off, and that's
Play a
serial
fucking
killer.
serial killer.
That could be. That could be really.
I would be honored.
It'd be so funny. You keep all of like your murder weapons and body parts in a plastic bag from like Hannaford, and like you just don't even hide it.
When people look in the bag, it's just covered with bags of cheese. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
It smells like cheese, but there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, it
Don't worry
smells
about
good, huh?
Ooh, that was good. All
Yeah,
right, and
see?
then the director, Alex Garland, M. Night Shyamalan, and James Wan.
What a twist.
Obviously, you guys might be biased because it's your own choices, but does one make the most sense from this
James
list? Because
Wan.
one does for me. Okay, John, what would you say?
I think this movie has to be dialogue heavy. So I mean, James Wan can definitely do that. The first Saw movie needed a lot of dialogue. I guess I would go James Wan, honestly.
What
That's a
were
good
you
choice.
thinking, Spencer? It's your
James
pick anyway,
Wan
so it
could
doesn't
do
even
it.
matter.
I was actually thinking M. Night Shyamalan. Because that
Oh,
would be It would be a twisty, turny story. But
they're all good. I would see any of these three.
yeah.
Your final
Abrams.
call, though. You could say screw both of us and just go Alex Garland.
Well, that's
No,
fine.
true.
You could
No,
go-
I know, but he gets to pick.
you could-
No, I will go with I'll go with James Wan. I think that does make a lot of sense. And the studio, who do you want this to go to?
Well, if it's James Wan,
If it's James Wan, then you kind of have to go. Blumhouse,
Blumhouse, you think?
right? Yeah, probably Blumhouse.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't
No.
want to do that one. I'm gonna
I
go with
don't
the one
think
I want to
so.
do.
I think we're gonna go with A24.
Yeah,
I think that's
Ugh.
how we end it here. Yep.
that's a
So
good cast.
James Wan, Miles Teller, Josh Hartnett, and Jesse Plemons. A24 elevator pitch. So John, you're gonna have to write this movie now.
Yeah, I think there's some work that needs to be done with the concept alone to make this make any fucking sense. But yeah, I'm there for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If any of the ones don't make sense, it's
It
paddle
makes
or
no
die.
sense.
None at
Like,
all.
Literally.
Stupid. Yeah, my dad and I were talking to ChatGPT to come up with this one, and now that I see it in the flesh, I think it could use some work.
Can we chat GPT posters with these results?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
You can talk to her real time now and like have a conversation and
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, it's
I'm
fucking
not
great.
enabling
Build a business.
AI.
It's too late. It doesn't need you.
Anyways,
That's the scary part. Well, that was a fun segment. I like that. If you
Yeah,
liked
I
it,
did
let us know
too.
in the comments. And if you hated it, don't.
Spooky Astronaut, you still here? Which movie are you gonna watch?
Yeah, which movie? is Spooky
Which one actually gets the green light
Yeah, it's
out of
mine.
the three?
I know it's not mine.
It's definitely
Anyway,
not mine, so-
I definitely wouldn't cast Zendaya in that first one. And Annalie Titman was a reach.
No, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Anyways, check us out at Those Movie Dudes, Instagram, YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you never miss an episode, especially a live episode. So you can join us in the comments and let us know what you think about the show. Yeah. Anyways, happy Sunday, everybody. Happy November 9th, the month of Thanksgiving. It's almost Christmas.
Don't skip Thanksgiving.
We're doing a full Christmas episode where we all dress up as Tim Allen from Santa Claus.
Oh, okay.
The second one. And Nate is going to be Mr. Frost or whatever his name is. What's
I
his
just
name?
want to be Tim Allen from Home Improvement.
Who's the
Mr. Frost.
Who's in the third Santa Claus movie?
Is it Martin Short?
Yeah, Martin Short.
You're him.
Okay.
You're gonna dress up as him next episode.
Cool. All right. Toodaloo.
Toodaloos.
By the way, this is from Oddity, for those of you who don't know, where the creature is just like...
Chicken jockey!
Roadhouse.